Hey everyone, I'm BC Begley, and these are your news headlines for September 9th, 2022. A substantial victory for Kiev as Russian front crumbles near Kharkiv. Ukrainian forces were charging through an expanding area of previously Russian-held territory in the east on Friday, after bursting through the front line in a surprise breakthrough that could mark a major turning point in the war. Migrants bused to sanctuary city Chicago are promptly shipped off to the suburbs. A group of over 100 migrants from the southern border were moved to an Illinois suburb after being welcomed in Chicago, an action that is reportedly frustrating local officials. While Chicago is a sanctuary city and Cook County is a sanctuary county, the migrants at the Burr Ridge Hampton Inn are in DuPage County, and the county's sanctuary status is currently unclear. Interstellar objects might have crashed on the moon. At least one interstellar object has likely crashed into Earth's moon over the eons, a new paper suggests. The moon, which is filled with thousands of craters, is thus a good hunting ground for objects originating in interstellar space, the authors suggest through a statistics and simulation. Ohio man's 12-year harassment of TV actress daughter ends with prison sentence. An Ohio man who spent 12 years harassing a TV actress and her daughter, making repeated threats to torture, rape, and kill them, was sentenced Thursday to 40 months in prison by a federal judge in California. Tropical Storm K could bring a year's worth of rain to drought-stricken Southern California in the next few hours. In parts of Southern California that have already been severely drought-stricken for months, residents are bracing for a storm that could drop a year's worth of rain and cause dangerous flash floods. 2 dead after plane crashes at Santa Monica Airport. The Santa Monica Fire Department confirmed that they had been called to the scene of a crash around 4:40 p.m. located at the Santa Monica Airport and the 3300 block of Donald Douglas Loop. Sky 2 over the scene showed the charred wreckage of the plane on the runway, surrounded by emergency vehicles. Police respond to a reported shooting at the Uvalde Memorial Park with 2 injured victims. Police in Uvalde, Texas, where a gunman killed 19 students and 2 teachers at Robb Elementary School back in May, said they were investigating a shooting at the Uvalde Memorial Park on Thursday evening. 2 juveniles were injured and being treated at San Antonio hospitals, according to a statement from the Uvalde Police Department. Judge throws out Trump's sprawling lawsuit against Hillary Clinton, ex-FBI officials over Russia probe. A federal judge has dismissed former President Donald Trump's lawsuit against Hillary Clinton, the Democratic National Committee, several ex-FBI officials, and more than 24 other people and entities that he claims conspired to undermine his 2016 campaign by trying to vilify him with fabricated information tying him to Russia. The East Coast could see dangerous rip currents this weekend as Hurricane Earl churns near the Bermuda. The entire East Coast could be affected by a strong rip currents this weekend as Hurricane Earl threatens Bermuda, packing forceful winds of at least 90 miles per hour and potentially strengthening to a Category 3 storm. And suspects accused of killing 2 Georgia sheriff deputies surrender after a standoff. Authorities have arrested 2 suspects involved in the ambush-style killing of 2 Georgia sheriff's deputies on Thursday night. The Cobb County Sheriff's Office said the deputies were serving a warrant when one of the suspects opened fire on the officers from a vehicle. A second suspect then began shooting at the officers from inside a house. The suspects then surrendered after an hours-long standoff. And those are your news headlines for September 9th, 2022.